Hello peeps, here I am again and we're going to do another SRT group clearing on fear of commitment and set your intention to receive the benefits for your highest good of this clearing. And you know the routine, let's get stuck into this. Right, there we go. So let's look and see where we are with this one. Positive is at 0, negative is at 100, and we are at the 1 level of consciousness on chart 3. So I'm just going to get the teams, the God team and your high self teams. We're going to clear any blocks to commitment there, any fear of commitment. And for me, a fear of commitment is the duality of failure energy. So I don't see success as being the duality. For me, it's always been, it's commitment, it's fear of committing. You don't commit to something when you are fearful of failing. So you always leave something undone. You never completely finish it off. I've noticed for those people that run a lot of failure energy, it's like you'll get so far, nearly to the end, but not quite. So we're going to clear this fear of commitment. Yes, we are. Yes, we most certainly are going to clear this fear of commitment. So let's, often the fear of committing as well as a fear of letting people down as well. And again, because you feel that you failed them in the past. So let's clear away and raise it up to 100 positive, down to 0 negative. And from the 1 level of consciousness all the way up to radiant love, new paradigm level for everyone's highest good. And I hope you're all keeping well. And you had a good Christmas, Hanukkah, festive season, celebration, whatever you want to call it, whatever your practice, Yule. I don't know all the different, but whatever you celebrate. I know this is going out at the end of December, so 2021. So I hope you have had a good season to cover all bases. And if you didn't, better things are coming. Right. Where are we going first? We're going to chart 6A, which is master programs and discordant energy for fear of commitment. Outside left, we've got fear running. Inside left, we've got addictions running. Inside left, we've got abandonment running. Inside right, there's the failure energy there. Anything else? No? Do they have past life roots and ancestor roots? Let's just get all of those master programs and discordant energy cleared. So what was it? Fear, abandonment, addictions. Interesting. Failure. Let's get all of that cleared away. Across all time, space and dimension, elevation, seeds, roots, branches, everything, everywhere. For everyone's highest good. Thank you. Right, okay, where are we going next? 10B. Let's have a look. 10B is programs created by spirit. Dysfunction of mind. This is the first line of programming, so it's the most important. So if something's not clearing, it's normally held at this chart. So dysfunction of mind there. So it's clearing out all depths, levels, ranges, limitations, everything, everywhere. It's also clearing any body programs, body memories, replication, rebuilding, and memory images. Although they're not supposed to rebuild or replicate anymore as of January 2020, from what I was told. Just occasionally it does come up for some people. So I think the odd person does have the odd program around that may replicate. I don't know. It's not for me to question the process, but to do what I'm told here in this instance. Well, it is for me to question. Yes, it is. But I don't know what's going on in the other side of life is what I'm trying to say. So this is the first major programs created by Spirit. So it's an important chart, this one. I hope you're all keeping well and looking after yourselves, some self-nurturing going on, I hope. That creak is my creaky chair that I need to put some WD-40 on. I keep forgetting. Right, okay, so there was a lot to clear there and dysfunction of mind. Where are we going next then? Chart 13, which is programs before creation. So let's have a look at King of Kings level. So this is levels 1 through 6 refers to charts held on the other side of life, which are too numerous to list here. The idea, their idea, and creative programming. So connected to commitment, so fear of commitment. So let's clear those. This is at King of Kings level, and it's like the egg and sperm level of creation of the soul. So just clearing all that away. $15. Dysfunction of space-time energy, duality of the I am level consciousness. So let's clear all of that away. Bring you back into harmony at the I am level consciousness. I think this is going to be another short one again. They seem to be getting shorter, thank God, eh? I mean that in the most positive way. It doesn't sound very positive, but I mean it in a positive way that it's nice just to have 10 minutes for a clearing or 12 minutes rather than going on for 25 minutes sometimes. Not from my perspective, I mean from your perspective, listening to it. Otherwise people chop and change and I think we have a short attention span these days because of technology and because there's so much in our busy lives. So maybe they should be longer to make us sit and relax. Probably. What do I know? Nothing. I'm just having fun before you start writing in the comments. Right, okay. Chart 23, Spiritual Realms Programs. Let's have a look. Anything on the inside? Personal Soul Package, that's good to clear. Anything else? Anything on the outside? It feels like a daily accumulation of discordant energy. That's a good one to clear. Doesn't come up very often. And root causes and clear the soul. Let's get all those cleared, and that sounds fantastic. Again, I'm not going into any depths, not asking any questions with these because it's a group SRT clearing and it's more of a taster really. If I was doing individual clearings, then I'd be asking a lot more questions there. Not that I'd get, you know, have to research more. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't, but it's important to ask all the same so we can really get stuck in to these things. So that's great. Clearing the daily accumulation of discordant energy, any root causes to the fear of commitment, clearing the soul. Wonderful. Clearing the personal soul package for anybody listening to this as well. For everyone's highest good. Thank you. If anyone has contacted me and haven't had a response, It's because it's difficult to know whether it's spam sometimes. If you don't leave your email address and you contact me via the contact form and don't leave me your email address, and you won't get a response, basically, because I get so much spam email, loads of spam email. So it doesn't look genuine if you don't leave your email address and any details. If you leave me your email address and details, you know, and full name, and where you're calling from and everything else, you know, where you're emailing from, so I can email you back, then you'll get a response within 24 to 48 hours. Maybe a bit slower at the weekends, but certainly during the week you'll get a very quick response. If you don't leave me an email response address, unfortunately you won't, because you'll be treated like spam. I'm sorry about that if you're trying to get hold of me. Chart 28, final forgiveness. Integrate multiple programs in the consciousness of one. So let's do that. Let's integrate those multiple programs in the consciousness of one. Unfortunately, it's because of the few that insist on circulating these spam emails and things that ruin it for all the people out there with genuine intentions. So in the end, you don't know who is genuine and who isn't unless they supply, you know, more details. So yeah, I'm always happy to help wherever I can. And I don't like being rude by not responding to people, so I always like to respond if I can. I think I've always had this thing when I worked in human resources years ago, and there would be you know, maybe sometimes 1,000 applicants for one position, at times of recession, stuff like that. I always, back then, and I still feel the same now, that if everybody has made the effort to write in and apply for something or to contact that company, then the company, even if it's just one line, should always acknowledge or respond back to that person. I think it's just courteous thing to do. So I'll always try and do the same. If I don't respond to you, I've either not got your email, or you haven't put an email address on it, so I've treated it like spam. So apologies if that's the case. But I always respond otherwise to people. So, you know, email me again if necessary, but with your email address and your full name, so I know that you're not spam. Right, okay, anything else? Can we go to mop up now? So let's go to mop up. There's another quite short clearing, this one. Clearing away anything connected to fear of commitment across all time, space, dimension, elevation, seas, its branches, everything, everywhere. Clearing all 9 stacks. Okay, all done? Yeah. The soul's happy, the team's happy. Yeah, anything else to be done at this time? So where are we now as we seal the Akashic records? 1 to 4, 100 positive, 0 negative. Not on this chart, on this one. And there we are, and it feels much, much lighter. So there's another clearing done for you on the fear of commitment, and I hope it helps, and yeah, hope it helps in some way. So contact me on carolinecousins.com if you'd like to work with me. If you have any questions or queries, then just drop me a line either via my contact page on my website or on the comments down below. Sending you lots of love. Bye.